You started salads at 6 months old with purees, but are now feeling stuck at the puree phase. I want to show you some real foods that you can start to introduce to your baby. My recommendation for starting salads as a feeding therapist and mom of two is always to start with a combination at 6 months old of baby-led weaning and puree feeding. But if you're getting to the 9-month mark and you're still on puree feeding and baby's starting to get their pincer grasp, I want to show you some foods that you can start to transition them so they're eating more of a well-rounded diet. To work up your way to those finger foods in bite-sized pieces, you can start with mashes on a super textured spoon. Boiled egg cut or mashed up is a great way to start to work up towards a thicker texture. You can completely mash it or do it in bite-sized pieces like this. Another great food when starting salads is rice. Baby can grab it with either their pincer grasp or their whole palm, and it is soft, although messy. To practice their pincer grasp even more, you can do beans mashed. I love pinto beans, black beans, or chickpeas. Steamed broccoli is another great way to build up to those finger foods because it's super soft. Baby can either hold it or you can chop it into pieces or mix it up with some avocado or Greek yogurt. For fruit, I love a strawberry sliced at 9 months old. And to introduce more meats and proteins, I highly recommend serving a meatball because they're super soft and you can do any sort of ground meat. This one is ground chicken and you can cut it up into those bite-sized pieces as well. And just like that, you've introduced baby to 7 more foods. So let me know what questions you have when starting salads.